should leave that off to the turn.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did it.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Up next, it's our main event between the visiting team and the Buffalo Bills.
Set to kick off.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready?
So first down from the 41.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, go champ. Hut, hut.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Hey, check that, check. 19. Ready?
Another game to Judkins. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Judkins runs it in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
Come on, ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Here's Chimere DK on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. This is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They're going for it. It's Herbert. Going left side. Bowers has it. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
And the first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept them in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Bills 13-yard line.
Play fake, it's Richardson. He brings it in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
No gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Richardson on 4th down. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting him on the ground. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, Herbert finds him on the crossing route. Still has some space up near midfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Flushed down to the pocket. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They have the full field ahead of them here as they start deep on their own side. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson escapes the pocket. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
To number 10, Judkins.
Play action with Richardson. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd down run from Judkins. He hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, Henry. Good run there, about 9. But still 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. And they're all over him after that catch. And won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Hey, come 19, 5, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Flush out now to his left. Now here he goes. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They got 21 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Matt Prater for the point after try. He's good on the extra point effort. And his guys lead by 15 now.
15. Bills nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Herbert, first and 10. They set up the screen for Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Herbert from the gun. Odunze's got it right side. He just gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
That's a gain of 4.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw third and long. Getting out to his left. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So fourth down, and out heads the steady leg of Thomas Morstead to punt. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
3. Come on. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hurt.
It's Judkins on the counter. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. Now Prater on to send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
Set. 380. Got. Ready.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Has the connection to Odunze. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Bills have a first down.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That pass pulled in by Henry. And they take him down right along the 30.
Complete to Derek
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. 380. Good out. 380. Good out. Set.
They'll run here with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Richardson now. The throw to the right finds Waddle. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Kyle Bernard tracking that one down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Play fake, it's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
And he's taken down at the 30. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner, and the call to go for it pays off.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Let's go now! 7 o'clock, Cougar 19!
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Deputy! Check smash! Viking 18!
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
They'll try with the wide out. And the ground game works for the touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one and mention the value he can bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Back to the air. Herbert. He'll get this to Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm. And a nice little...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Bills 12.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Trevor Etienne to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter, with him picking himself up after that sack. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Third.
On the give, here's Judkins. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd
Ready,
down.
set. Captain 11. Captain 11. Go.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, Ram.
Now Herbert to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flipped the field.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Black 80, black.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Drop 60.
Here's Richardson. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action with Richardson. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Then he's 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Judkins up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
Slot man motioned over. First down throw here from Richardson. Buying some time right. That's taken in by Tucker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Like it.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. These guys only up by a few. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
70 Rangers. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
He's back to throw. He rolls to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Bills 20.
Now Prater on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Come on.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. It's inside the 10. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And his guys take a 3-possession lead.
37. Bills 20.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Set to kick off.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Herbert from the gun. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Gain of 26 yards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives him the first.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
On first down, it's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Steady.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come